We've got politicians who work to stir up division, to try to make us angry and afraid of one another for their own advantage. If our rhetoric about each other gets that mean, when we don't just disagree with people, but we start demonizing them, that creates a dangerous climate.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism. There's no question that the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that is a threat to this country. MAGA Republicans do not respect the Constitution. They do not believe in the rule of law. They do not recognize the will of the people. MAGA forces are determined to take this country backwards. They promote authoritarian leaders, and they fan the flames of political violence.
If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
So this is just a warning to you Trumpers. Be careful. Walk lightly. We ain't playing with you. Enough of the shenanigans. Enough is enough. And for those of you who are soldiers, you know how to do it. Do it right. Be in order. Make them pay.
This GOP-led Senate and that these governors that continue to carry water for this administration, putting the American peoples in harm's way, turning a deaf ear to the needs of our families and our communities, hold them accountable. You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
The domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue with their allies in the Congress of the United States. It's really actually shameful. Enemies of the state.
As for the actual acts of violence that have taken place, do you condone it? Yes or no?
I think people should do what they think is the most effective way to stand up to this hateful and shameful decision.
You see this turnout here? You ain't seen nothing yet. The hell with the Supreme Court. We will defy them. We will be out by the thousands. We will be out by the millions.
There is a war out there, and we need to recognize that we've got to armor up.